I'm gone 1 week, and he just goes full out with the eye patch thing, huh?
Yep, he does.
What are you talking about? I've been enlightened. I've been enlightened by the CC.
Oh, yeah?
He saw Doctor Strange, too. That's all I'm saying. All right, well, everybody, I'm back.
Boom!
Welcome
Want to see Doctor Strange, too.
We're back with another edition of the Crypto Comics Couch. We break down the comic book landscape and let you into our world. So, yeah, there's quite a few things to talk about today.
We're coming into our world. We're going to do some fun stuff. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
And we even have song and dance for you guys.
When don't we? When don't we at this point, man?
We talked about that. We talked about that. And I just got that all wrong. Thank you, nobody, for noticing.
Oh, geez.
Nobody comes in saying, my A off, not Jared's eye patch again. Listen, y'all, listen. This is my new enlightened perspective on life.
Is your eye patch?
I just thought it was awesome. Yeah.
Are you saying you have a third eye with it, or are you saying an eye patch itself, or what are you going with there? No answer. Okay.
This
All
is
right.
branding.
I don't think he knows.
This is branding.
Understood.
Branded,
all right.
Aren't I?
Oh,
Look,
right.
when I cover up the shirt with my arm, the brand is still there. Boom.
Very nice. Very nice. I don't think anybody can tell with
Thank
the
you.
potato quality of the camera you're using right now.
I tried to tell him earlier. He was like, do you know what this says? And I was like, I think I can read it. I even got my glasses
it says Idaho Alpha Buck.
Okay.
I love Idaho.
Okay.
And I like deer.
It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
It's always getting weird around here.
So let's see. Let's go through updates real quick first before we get to the actual content for tonight. So we wanted to make sure we let everybody know we're going to be changing up the way that the shows work a little bit. You're going to see the podcast every Monday, same show that you're watching right now. It'll be awesome. Everything's going to be going. It will continue going every Monday. Outside of that, we are going to be utilizing Spotlight during some of those Mondays. So when we have a Spotlight stream, that'll take place on the normally scheduled Monday. We are also going to be doing a new show that we call Studio. And on Studio, it's going to be kind of a deeper dive into specific elements in comic books, publishing, writing, conventions. I mean, just about anything you can imagine.
I'm so excited about that.
That'll be more of the talk shop kind of a thing with different guests, different locations, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be pretty rad. That'll be really fun. And then we're also going to have, are we going with that name? What, Jared?
Well, hold on. Are you telling me that you just came out with an announcement and you weren't prepared?
I'm saying that it's your show, so I don't want to make the announcement of the name until.
Oh my gosh! You say
said,
it's my show, but you just came out with this incredible announcement. You're like, "Let me tell you how it's gonna be," and then
I already had a chance to talk to Matt about all of his show. I already talked to Matt about all his show.
Oh my gosh!
All you're doing is
I
showing
think we
that
should
you're
vote
not in the
on
planning phases as much.
Let's vote. Wait, does my vote count?
I guess so, yeah. So we're also going to have another show.
Well, then let's take a vote.
Okay, let's do a vote on it. On this other show,
I'm ready to vote right now.
Okay, well, let's explain what the show is first, Jared. So on this secondary show,
sorry.
or third show, I guess, third or fourth show, what we're going to be doing on this show is we are going to be going through, and we're going to be sitting down with the creator and going through essentially how that creator came to be. Not the birds and the bees type of thing, but more along the lines of the history of them in the industry. Yeah, and so the name that we're tossing around the company here right now is Origin Story for that show. So if we're going to do a vote, Jared, I think you got to give somebody another name for the show. Because you said you wanted to have a vote. Or do you have other names?
Yeah, but then there will be competition. I think we should just keep it as is. Okay, let's vote that one down.
Everybody can vote for Origin Story. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to see every Monday we'll have the podcast that's going to be scheduled out, and then throughout the month. Right now, we're only planning on doing one of each of these other shows per month, and it's going to kind of vary on the schedule based on scheduling elements. Based on scheduling elements with creators, Jared's availability to stop talking for 5 seconds, all this kind of thing. Ain't never gonna happen. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna schedule those in, and you guys will kind of see those about a week before they go live. Not all of them will be live. We're gonna try to do as many live as possible, but there will probably be some that are pre-recorded, for example, from events, things like that, where it necessitates us not being able to live stream right from the convention floor and stuff. So, we're really looking forward to that. So if you guys are wondering why the show's been kind of wonky lately, it's because we're suiting up and getting ready for that. What else do we have going on right now? We've got a lot of stuff.
Well, hold on. Before you catch everyone up to things like this, let's catch up with chat, shall we?
No, sounds good.
Thank you. So, go for it, Frey. You always do such a great job. I'm just waiting.
Oh, so I thought that was you saying that you wanted to do it. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Andrew Dodge says, when you don't get it wrong, Jared. P3 Comics comes in to refer to Jared as Pink Eye. I think that could be a superhero name. Nobody's Illusion comes in saying, Jared looking sus. Hey, I said it right that time. I said sus right that time. Ashley Masker comes in and says, "This is what happens when I left the show." Yes, everything. Yes. Rose Kirby comes in. What's up, Rose?
Ashley.
Says, hi, good morning, lads. So, Jared, you're not part of the Illuminati? Oh, don't open that door.
No, I'm not. The eye doesn't work. Technical.
Ashley Masker. No, Ashley Masker says, your camera screams Idaho potato.
Thank you. Says, we're feeding the world,
Andrew Dodge. Andrew Dodge says, that sounds so awesome. T3 Comics says, Idaho Bojojo.
Yes, it does.
It's got a nice little ring to it.
Whoa.
Jojo.
That does. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, dude, that's what I was thinking.
Nobody's Illusion says, ooh, epic. I love a good origin story. Ashley Masker says, oh, man, no birds and bees.
Thank you.
Andrew Dodge says, Crypto Comics origin sounds epic. We got Leslie. What's up, Leslie? Coming in on Facebook saying, can't say, but I just want to say, hope everyone is doing well and has an amazing week. Thank you. It'll be a big one.
You too, Leslie.
Rose says, hey, why not ask us what the show should be called? I think you should name it Jared Interviews. Yeah, but his ego is already so big. It's It's
I mean,
difficult to fit
can we
through the
call it
bandwidth of
that?
the
I
entire
just-
internet. Look at his
I
camera.
don't know that we could. That is an incredible name, Rose. Let's think about this for a second. Maybe we voted
T3
too
says
early,
nice.
guys.
Ashley Masker
Oh,
says you
nice.
need an Ashley show. Well, we tried to do that,
Yes!
and Ashley didn't show up.
Yeah.
Exactly
No.
what
That's
happened.
not what happened. We invited her on. Then she brought the third party, and it turned into the Three's a Crowd.
Are you saying it's Brodo? Brodo's fault? Is that what you're saying? You're pointing fingers at Brodo?
Yeah, it was Brodo's fault that the Ashley show was canceled.
Okay.
Oh, kidding.
Cody's Lucia comes in saying hi. CSC2, what's up? Top 2 comes in saying, yo guys,
Hey,
what's
what's
up, man?
Thank you for my treat. You are the greatest. Thank you. Matt was so awesome and protected it with his life. Just so you know,
I love
it was delivered to me under lock and key in a chest with two samurai standing next to it.
I think this could be a fantastic show. Interruptions with Jared.
Yes.
Digi. Come on. No. guys. I don't think we need to name the show. Again, I think Origin Stories was really good.
T3 says Crypto Comics presents Beard Talk. So we'd have to get Joe in on that one then.
Yes! Yeah, epic, dude. Yes. Beard Talk. With the bearded
Cut off tonight with
like
Scott Russell.
I like that. Cut off.
It was great.
Oh my gosh, that was actually pretty good.
Ashley says, yeah, I like that, Jared. Let's roll with that.
All right.
Top
good,
2
good,
says,
good.
call it making of a
Thank
creator.
you.
So the reason we're not
I
naming it
like
anything
that.
specific to creators is because we might also be doing shows specific towards like characters with the creators of those characters. We might do it towards like a title
Theories.
itself, might do it with publisher. I mean, we want to keep it kind of open-ended for anything in the industry. But we could always do origin story of Top 2, the making of a creator. Let's just steal his idea for his own show.
Like the ring of that. Dang. All right, Frey, you just got a promotion.
Ashley Masker says, "Let Jared talk." Quotes.
Thank you.
You don't have to let him.
Thank you,
He just does
Ashley.
it.
No, you guys don't know how hard it is to work next to your guys' caliber. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, am I good enough to be next to these two? No.
Jared, you're always good
Why
enough.
does he do that?
Your camera, on the other hand, is not.
Geez, guys, thanks. I appreciate it.
It's a little rough, buddy. It's a little rough camera. To be honest with you. Are you?
Hey, whatever,
are you
haters.
Podcasting from an old Nokia? Is that what's going on here?
Oh,
Can you play?
oh
Can you
gosh,
play Snake
dude,
on
I
your
freaking
camera?
love Nokia. And Terminator, Nokias are the best. Or no, not Terminator. It's Transformers. Sorry about that. That was a total misquote step thing. Sorry.
How we doing? We doing good? Doing all right?
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No, I missed
No, you're
it.
fine. Okay,
Missed
and then
you.
on the topic of updates and changes, you guys are also going to start seeing a lot more updates inside of the system. One of which is actually being tested as we speak to go live, and it's going to be a big change to the activity feed. It's going to allow you guys to comment and have conversations on literally anything and everything inside of the system, including when you claim badges. It's going to be pretty sick. It's going to be pretty cool. Outside of that, just so everyone is aware, we're giving kind of a soft announcement right now. Very soon, in the next few weeks, Crypto Comics is going to turn itself into a splash page for a couple of days, probably. We are actually going to be setting up the base elements that we need for live transactions. And in that process, all of the books that are currently inside of your collection are going to switch over to borrowed copies. We've been talking about this for a long time, and it's finally here. So it's going to be pretty sweet. Then come June, we start lifting back the curtains, I guess, so to speak. You guys see all the stuff that we've been working on.
I mean, let's be careful with that terminal. I mean, lifting back the curtain. Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate, actually.
That's yeah. See, we're good.
People are gonna be able to see behind the curtain.
For a while.
How
I thought
about
about
the
that one for a
veil?
while.
moving back the
Yeah.
veil, like we're at a wedding, like we're getting married. Oh, how's that for crazy?
Well, that was quite a jump.
Yeah,
I know that was. Sorry about that. It went from theater to, well, I don't want to say what that is, but it went from theater glory to the ball and chain. Sorry about that.
Nobody's there just says, ooh, a June launch date. That soon, huh? So I want to make sure that we're clear on this. We are still going to be in beta while this happens. We are turning on transactions, however, and we're going to be rolling that out slowly and scaling that out. And it's actually going to start with a few different creators.
Slowly.
So if you've backed a few of the Kickstarter campaigns that we help creators market, you might be hearing something here very soon. You'll get something extra special in your inbox. Ashley Masker wants to know if Jared is drunk.
No.
I would have put money on it that he would have done the whole I'm drunk on life kind of a thing. I honestly expected that to be the next words that came out of his mouth.
Such a wasted
I'm sorry,
opportunity.
everybody. I faileth thee. I will do better next time. I sweareth.
All right, so let's get into the topic of the night, which is, when is a book more than just a regular comic? So, you guys, one of the things we've been getting asked a lot on social media, well, everywhere, is what makes a crypto comic different? And now we can finally start talking about what makes crypto comic different. If you guys have been active in the beta, you've seen probably some of the things that creators are coming out with. I can tell you haven't seen all of it, for sure. There's some really cool stuff that we're told we're not allowed to talk about, but those creators already started talking about it. So, yeah.
Don't get into it. We hold to it. Okay, let me start with the basics. Okay.
There we go.
So,
okay.
PDF. PDF is when you buy a PDF online, you're buying permission to view, right? You're buying permission to just view that book or comic book or whatever you bought PDF wise. NFT, when you buy that, you actually own it. When you buy it, the purchase is registered on the blockchain and you are the valid owner of that. Now, is it issue or copy or mint?
Do you mean
you've bought that mint number?
Yeah. So you've got a copy number. You've got a copy number that is minted in order. So it's the answer to your question is yes. As weird as that sounds, because it's kind of all of the above.
Yes.
So when you purchase a copy of a book, the blockchain is actually minting a copy, and you hold ownership of that copy of the book. So you can resell it later on. It's yours.
Well, I just wanted to bring up the difference because we deal in the crypto side of things and the comic side of things, and there's this verbiage that kind of conflicts, and that is the mint number versus a copy number. Because when you hear the term copy, this is a copy, then it's like a PDF, and there is no value, right? But because it is a mint number, because it's going on the blockchain, that's what makes a big difference. So in our marketplace, for instance, there are places where you will see the term copy, which means the mint number, correct? Am I correct in that? Yeah.
Can I share my screen here?
If you want to put it into StreamYards.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure you should be sharing your screen right now? Is it okay?
Okay. As you guys can see right here, inspect your copy. I have mint number 3 of this. Okay, but I'm going to purchase another. Oh,
okay.
I can't on this one. Oh, wait. So now
there you go.
I have number 3 and mint number 3 and mint number 4.
Oh, okay.
And so now, if Matt decides he wants to sell a copy of the book, he can also still keep one, just like real life, which is pretty nice. And on top of that, say he wants to sell number 3. Number 3 is the one that I could then go and buy. One of the things that we expect, or I shouldn't say we expect, but we're kind of excited to see, is how the lower numbers perform on what's referred to as the floor price, which is basically a floor price, so that everybody is aware, is essentially the lowest price of entry for someone to buy it. NFTs are really interesting because an original creator of that NFT can actually publish it and put out the book, and say it's $5 US. Somebody else could actually resell that book at $4 US. So if you're interested in buying it, you can catch yourself a deal, stuff like that. And the floor price would then go down to that $4. That means it's the lowest price of entry. Now, a lot of times things are more limited, stuff like that, harder to find, and that floor price kind of escalates and goes up. That's a lot of what you guys hear about with NFTs currently and how they work. Again, we are not doing financial advice, anything like that. We're just interested in seeing how things go.
Disclaimers.
Disclaimer.
Don't trust the third eye. Don't trust the third eye. Well, at least this one.
We're going to get really big, and somebody's going to clip Jared pointing at himself saying, "Don't trust this one." And he's going to be like, "I never said that."
It's the third eye, dude.
He's like, "That was the Illuminati.
They used a deep fake." It was a deep fake.
It's been a while.
It's totally a deep fake. He's making me do it.
Oh my gosh. All right. And how this is all able to be done is because the blockchain actually keeps the proof of the network for it, or for itself, and it's public. Anybody can see. Now, being public doesn't mean that people can tell you own a specific book. They can just tell that wallet ID is tied to that copy of the book. So that also gives us the capability, if you want to buy books that you don't want everyone saying you own, perfectly capable and happy to do that at Crypto Comics. If you want everybody to know that you have the #1 copy of Tom Rapka's new book, you can do that. It's all up to you.
That'd be a
let's
Frey
see
move.
here. Yeah. So one of the talking points we had was about how mainstream comics are now going to NFT. So right now,
dude, did you see that thing on Batman?
Which thing?
All the releases of the
200,000 NFTs of Batman.
Oh, did they? The little statue things or the comics?
No, they're releasing it in April. But it's a 200,000 unique NFTs release.
It's been a big year for Batman right now. You have the movie, but you also have they're releasing some 3D images of various Batman kind of gadgets, and the first one that they're releasing is the Batman Cowl. So,
is the cowl considered a costume or a gadget?
Because it's Batman, it's a gadget. There's all sorts of stuff, according to the just kind of the Batman lore, that there's so much integrated into it. So it's not just the costume.
Very interesting.
Here's the key insights. Batman is the next superhero to go digital. DC Comics and Palm NFT Studio will release 200,000 Batman NFTs in April. Based on the comic book, each NFT will go for 300. Freaking wild.
Hey, Jared, what month is it right now?
It's May.
When was April?
Oh, damn, it was last month, huh?
Yeah.
This already happened?
Yeah, they've been hitting me up. Just kind of blowing up the email. Well, just
Have
like, hey, you should buy it because $300.
I've paid more for less.
I like Batman and all.
It could be
I paid more for less.
Here's the thing. I enjoy being married, so spending $300 on Batman Cowl.
He's blaming it on his wife. I would if I had my own balls in my own hands, but they're in someone else's hands, so I'm not going to risk it.
Did she at least line her first with fur?
if I had bought that, my
Velvet?
wife's first question would be, "Can you live in it?" Because get out.
No. Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
don't want that.
Well,
I did not. I did not
$300 for an
purchase that one.
NFT. But it's Batman. So where they set the floor like that, is that them prematurely setting the market of that NFT? You know what I'm saying? Like, because basically the floor is always set by what people are willing to give you, right? So where if they launch it at 300, and since it was done in April, we should be able to see this. Did the floor stay at 3 or did it go down?
Well, surprisingly, there wasn't a huge audience for NFTs of three-dimensional renderings of Batman's cowl. They didn't
Cowl?
sell a whole lot of them. Yeah, the hood. I think they also did they did one of the Batarang, right, Matt? And I think,
I believe so, but
and the
that's
grappling
also
hook, I
stuff
know.
that.
I know
Yeah,
they did the
that's
grappling.
stuff that I'd seen on like Thingiverse for years now, and so
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly over the top like excited about this.
Yeah, I think that the problem with those NFTs and what they did is they came out with something that already has a saturated market. You know what I mean? They just wanted it to be an NFT, hoping that would give it some type of value in being an NFT. And that's kind of where we get to like our next point is like, how is Crypto Comics different? Because a lot of people have asked us, like, why are you guys doing NFTs? So,
wait,
yeah, Jared.
So, just to make sure that I understand this correctly, what they're selling is a 3D image of his headgear or the grappling hook or the Batarang, and that's it. Just an image. One image. 3D, one image.
Yeah, I think you could turn it.
Dude, we are so much better. OMG, guys.
Yeah. Did we just do an OMG?
Tell them about us,
We did.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
so here.
The interesting thing here is that we're not just helping people put out like something just kind of generic. You know what I mean? Create your own cowl. See, here's what worries me is anytime you see an NFT that has a USD price on it, that tells you right off the bat that something questionable is going on. And a lot of people
isn't it right?
I don't think so at all. A value of an NFT
think about
should
this.
go
Think
off
about
of
this.
the token that it's minted to. So in our system, you see the
That's
pricing
right,
of Ethereum.
exactly.
In the future, you'll see StacksNet, you'll see credits, you'll see any other chain that we decide to go with. We're looking at a few, but you will only ever see USD as an estimate. So that we can kind of tell people, hey, this book is about $5.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
How are they going to hit exactly 300?
Well, not only that, but 300 today is a different value than 300 yesterday in Ethereum.
Oh, yeah. Or tomorrow.
Right. So it's just, I don't know. It's a little weird. But that goes into like what makes it. It goes to show how we're different, how the crypto comics marketplace is different. And how that is we're allowing creators to be creative and come up with the stuff that they want to come up with. It's starting with comic books. We've already got a lot of novels inside of the system. We've already got soundtracks attached to those comic books. We've already got some hiding, I'm going to say it that way, that have animations, that have multiple track audio, meaning, like a director's commentary and actual audio music soundtrack, all those kind of things. And so what it does is it gives you...
How many audio files can you put in one book, Frey?
I think the cap right now is 16 per page, if I remember right.
16 audio tracks?
I think that's what it was. I don't quote me on that, though, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Wow.
I was talking about something else before I got cut off again. So, one of those things.
What? Oh, you got cut off? Dude, what a jerk. You should tell that person to be quiet and sit down.
What this does is it allows a better experience. than what most people are used to having, with just a floppy book. We're not trying to replace floppy comics, to be clear. We're trying to add more value. So I think we've done that. You know what I mean? That being said, does a creator have the ability to publish just an image to the system? Yes. Yes. Creators have the ability to publish just an image, or the front and back of a card, or, you know, things like that, if that's what they want to do. And I'm sure some creators will be doing that. We've already got creators that are working on prints and things like that they can use inside of the system, and that's great. That's awesome. Still works the exact same way you'd expect it to. It's just that we wanted to build something bigger, but that's also taken us a lot of time. So it'd be pretty cool. Ash says, Jared, you're a king at throwing wrenches. I love how Jared skips all the rest of the chat until something's actually pointed directly at him. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Jay Smith Jared says, I always just assumed everyone on this podcast and in this chat had to ask their significant other if they can put money towards comic books. Yeah. I asked my children, like, do you guys want food, or can Daddy get the new Thor? What are we doing here? Jared, are you having fun now? Now Jared, he's muted himself and he's just sitting there flipping through chat if you are just listening to the podcast rather than watching it. Oh, jeez. All right, so one thing comes in down here. T3 Comics says photography and trading cards. So yeah, that's a lot of benefits that we'll be able to have and be able to work with doing. I think it's going to be awesome, man. A lot of creators are getting pretty nuts.
Didn't you just, like, recently we were on a meeting and you, man, either that or you were talking to somebody and you guys were talking about the trading card idea and how it would work with our reader.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is down the road, people. This is not now. Well, I don't know if it's now, but it's a really cool idea. So trading cards are actually something of a reality that's going to be really cool. Not trading cards, but like being able to display basically a presentation like a trading card, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and T3's now coming in saying, I think I was there front and back, and it flips over. Yes, it was on a meeting with you, T3. Jared just doesn't know how to keep surprises and secrets to himself very well.
Dude, I totally knew it was T3, bro. Come on, man. Jeez.
Oh, jeez. So on top of that, another big difference between Crypto Comics Marketplace and a lot of the other marketplaces that you see is that we are actually able to really keep costs down as far as, you know, the different programmatic things such as gas fees, transaction fees, all that kind of stuff. And that's also a big part of what's taken us so long to get live, is that we built our own blockchain in order to handle all that. Our blockchain is 1-to-1 with Ethereum, so totally safe, just like Ethereum. And at the exact same time, we can control those gas fees so that it's not like another platform that's currently live and selling comics, but charges like $27 in gas fees for you to get a comic book, which seems really weird to spend $27 for the opportunity to buy a comic book for whatever you're going to then buy it for. Like, you can buy a lot of comics for
$27 to just buy the comics, or are you buying it for $27, or are you buying it?
And I'm speaking from gas today, to be clear. That could change tomorrow. But yeah, You have to pay $27 for the gas to spend money on a comic book. So if your comic book was $15, you spend $27 for the gas and then $15 for the comic, and the creator then gets a split of that. Our system will not work that way. We do not believe that that's right. We want to make sure that the creator is taken care of first and foremost.
How can anybody survive that? That's not fair.
It's like Guantanamo Bay, man.
Oh, I'm so glad something like Crypto Comics Marketplace came along.
Shameless plug. Chitty Smith Digiartist comes in and says, my pal Rob Feldman just came in with some I hope I said that right. If I didn't, apologies. Just did some interactive NFTs with his book. Feldman? Psycho Co? Kiko Co? His Psycho Head NFT trading cards were utility of sorts with his latest issue. That's cool. Why don't you have him come over to Crypto Comics then? What's up, Digi? Hook it up. Have him sign up.
Yeah, what's up, Digi? Yeah.
Nobody's illusion points out Jared eating in low res is hilarious. It's like Tetris. I feel like that's what I'm watching. Tetris with a beard.
Tetris? Really?
Ashley Masker comes in and says,
You're
Jared,
going
your
there.
mukbang isn't as good as mine.
Oh, Ashley, I'm offended, and you're welcome. I accept your challenge. Bring it. I'm. You know where I'm at every Monday. Boom. What's up with you?
Ooh.
Come on, Ashley. I'm right here. You get the link if you want it.
Are we going to have a mukbang off?
As long as you know how to click on it. Oh, burn! Would you hear that? Bam! Yeah. Okay, we can get back to business.
JD Smith says, I might be wrong, but I think Rob has a partnership of sorts with Betadrop. So that brings us to another point. We are non-exclusive. We believe that hurts every single creator. Should creators have exclusives if it benefits them? Absolutely. Sure. Go do that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But we feel bad
But
for you with everybody else
never,
you're going to miss out on.
that. Yeah, ever.
Yep, that's right.
This is way too hot of a market to pretend that you should only publish on one platform.
Hey, man, there's plenty to go around. There's plenty to go around. We ain't scared. Not only that is it's think of it like a quiver of arrows, right? Boom. You shoot one, you miss, you're done unless you have another arrow in your quiver. Boom. And we're just an arrow, one of many. We just happen to be the dragon slayer that's used in The Hobbit.
Oh, Jared, that was such a good clip, and then you're just, but then Ashley Master says we should do one together, but then she also says, I see your challenge and it's accepted. Dun dun dun.
Bring it, Ashley Master.
Oh man, this is getting crazy.
Oh,
sorry
it
about
always
that.
is.
It just sounded like like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So now Matt's been ready for this. I don't know if Jared's noticed. You can see Matt's screen right now, Jared.
What?
Matt's been ready to talk about the next
gosh,
point, and I've been trying to hurry if we could get over.
No, let's not do it now. Let's hold off, man. Nobody else knows about it.
We're trying to keep these shows at around 45 minutes, guys, just because we feel like that's the best interaction rate. We feel like we're not taking up too much of your time by doing it that way and stuff. And we're at 36 minutes already with well over 10 minutes of talking left.
Oh, my gosh. Will you quit wasting time, Frey, and let Matt get to it? Holy Mac.
How long would this show be if somebody were to go through and just edit Jared? I want to find out.
5 minutes. You guys are boring.
You're like 5 minutes and one viewer, and it's not even your mother. All right, so the next talking point that we have to go over, and this is where I expected Jared to get really amplified, so be ready for this one to come out. But we wanted to talk about the books in the marketplace that we are looking forward to the most. Not we, just as us three, we will talk about that as well, but we as in the community. Because the nice thing is everybody's been so active in the beta that I feel like we've had an opportunity to really see the different types of books and stuff people are gravitating to, the reviews that people are leaving. Hint, go leave reviews real quick right now.
Yes.
Because it really, really matters in the next coming weeks. Hint, wink, wink. Do that. Do that very, very much. And for those of you that collect badges, if you guys have noticed, there's actually badges that are automated inside of the comment system. So the more you use our system to talk to one another, the more badges you're going to get. So, okay, hold on. We got a question. So let me see here. JD Smith says, question, if a creator is not exclusive with CC, what is a customer's incentive to go through CC? No offense. I'm actually curious and maybe missed that part already. So the reader, nobody else on the market, as far as I've seen anyways, can even come close to competing with the reader and the technology that we've got inside of the reader. That is one of the big things, like the limitations that we're running into now with the fact that blockchains and all the different platforms have different readers is in the future, we are looking at making it so that you can take your comic collection off of Crypto Comics and take it somewhere else. If that's what you want to do. But the problem there is that nobody else has a reader that's going to be able to identify soundtracks and identify animations even, or any of those kind of things. For the most part,
we're bringing people with
features, PDF
user experience.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, so it's mainly the experience. I think it's going to be normal to actually see a copy of one book on Crypto Comics and see a copy of that same book on another platform. The biggest difference is going to be if the creator takes advantage of the system tools that are available in Crypto Comics, and I think that over time, the communities kind of rally around, additional features and enhancements to their experience. I think it's going to show that it's just a better overall experience and better collectability.
So right there, the reason is because we're focused on the customer's experience and making it better while making sure that the creators are put first in being able to make a living. That's why people are going to choose CC over everybody else. Just saying. Boom! Action jump wins.
Ashton Masker comes in and says, "Do you want me to leave a review?" Yeah, everybody should leave a review on everything that you like.
Absolutely.
JD Smith says, "Is CC going to drop their own line of books on the blockchain?" No, but there are various people that are a part of the CC team that are already publishing books for the blockchain. Just about everybody that works here are creators in some shape or form. So, yeah,
just about everybody. Just about everybody, not everybody. I'm
a lot of our team.
I'm a creator at heart
that are publishing on there. So, T3 says,
"I'm a proud father."
T3 says this will be the only place that I have NFTs for now. Right on, man.
Dude, we love you, T3.
Andrew Dodge says UX is everything nowadays. Nobody's Lucius says I've been leaving reviews left and right. I've noticed. Thank you. My latest read is a good satire named Hero Envy. I love that book. It's like a Kevin Smith movie and Captain Underpants had a baby. That is a really good way of putting that.
Wow.
That is a really accurate representation of those books. We got King Daniel coming in on Facebook saying, "What's up? What's up, man?
What's up?"
So let's go into it. Let's talk about our top 10. Because our top 10 is different than it was a month ago in a big way, which weirds me out like crazy. Because anybody that's been inside of the beta for a while, let me show screen here. Anybody that's been inside of the beta for a while has probably noticed that David Lilly and Vivid Publishing's Dreamkeepers issues have always been the juggernaut in the system. And we did a launch with a team named MVR, Martians versus Rednecks, and within 24 hours, they became the highest, I guess, claimed book inside of our system, which is absolutely bananas. Especially considering that book was limited to only people that currently own an NFT from the Martians versus Rednecks team. Which is
now,
cool.
hold on. That's not bananas. What that is people actually really seeing a value set that's given with our marketplace, because the thing is those people believe in the NFT technology. And when they were given the opportunity to actually have an expansive experience, that's what just blew it out of the water. They're used to owning a picture. You know what I mean? It's so crazy when you think about the limitations of the NFT market space and just how it's about to change in June, man. We're about to take it to the next level. Sorry, I got sidetracked, everybody. Let's get back to the comic.
So, okay, as far as the community goes, we can see that now it goes Martians versus Rednecks. We've got David Lilly's Living Art Journal, his sketchbook there in number 2. Now, keep in mind, guys, everybody, so awesome. If you log into the system right now and you see different books, it's because if you have the adult switch flipped on your profile, you will not see some of these books. This is the everybody collection. Now, because of that,
so be careful.
I want to warn you, there could be a non-safe for work type of thing. We're treading on dangerous ground here.
Flash in front of you.
Bear with us.
It'd be like a peep show.
Well, here, I can switch that off real quick.
Well, no, because we need
Wait
to
a minute.
talk
Hold
about
on.
the
This is Matt. We're looking behind the curtain of Matt. Matt, switch that off, man.
So next thing up is, I think right now in third place, if I'm not mistaken, is a TCT book from Zolik. Yeah. And that's one of his newer books, which is pretty rad. That's really cool. We've got Roundhouse Hooligans coming out right behind them. We've got Dimension Lock, which has been killing it this month. Like absolutely killing it this month. We've got the Wall Scroll catalog.
Dimension Lock.
It's pretty cool, man. And I noticed that there were some people inside of there looking at like the first revision of his book, giving some feedback. And the creator actually started talking to him inside of the system and then came out with an updated version of the book. And I was like, this is so rad. Like,
what?
Yeah, there's like a
Wow.
one-to-one conversation going on inside of the system. It was really cool. We've got Gypsy Leaf's Living Art Journal there. I believe that's another Dimension Lock book, right?
Yes,
That one there.
this is
Yeah,
the first issue,
Yeah.
and this one is issue number 2.
nice. Then of
Cool.
course we
Metal
got
Cult
Spectacular
Comics.
Stash coming in. We got Tales of Tesla after that. I mean, and, and it just keeps going. So it's easy for us to say, oh, these are the books that we think are really gonna get some traction right as soon as everything's flipping live and these books are dropping on blockchain. But that being said, I think that everybody that's been a part of the beta, everybody on our team, all that kind of stuff, I think all of us have like kind of our own pocketed favorites that we're really looking for.
Check this out. Hey Matt, click your arrow real quick. This is
What?
something cool for everybody watching to know. That Jetta right there, Jetta Ray Adventures, that's the comic that inspired the artwork inspired Archie. That style, the creator who created that, the artist. Isn't that cool? It's a cool read. I recommend it. It's awesome.
Ashley says, Jared, sidetrack? Never. JD Smith says, until
What?
I put a book out.
I would never.
Do it. Did you?
Oh, please.
Do it.
Did you? Make it a choose your own destiny one. Overlay your links and stuff in there and take us on a wild ride.
Out here. Did you? You should use UE5 and make a comic with it. Nobody has done that yet.
Please.
And I think
pretty please.
You guys know what I'm talking about? You know what
Pretty
UE5 is? Unreal Engine 5?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no. That's used for video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, movies, everything. I think it'd be sick to see a comic made where each page was rendered out in UE5. Like you could make some unbelievable animations with that. I think it'd be really cool.
Like Avatar?
I mean, yeah, but less Fern Gully.
Okay, now hold the freaking phone. What?
So,
dude, Avatar is Fern Gully. That's it. I rest my case.
Yeah,
that's not even an argument.
Awesome, Fern Gully. Dude, I can't wait to see the new one.
It was the exact storyline as Pocahontas.
He's right.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so
and I watched it like so many times in the theater. Oh.
So back to the books in the system. Yeah. If you guys are in chat right now, what we're going to ask you to do is drop the one book that you're looking forward to the most to drop live on blockchain. So that means the book that you're looking forward to most to having real ownership of. JD Smith says, I have Unreal, but not sure how I would do that at this moment. You'd render it out in the same aspect ratio, render your video out in the aspect ratio of the comic pages. Dude.
Nobody says
you can tell I put a lot of thought into this without knowing how to run UE. Nobody says what's Fern Gully? It's Fern Gully. It's an old movie. It's basically Avatar but animated.
It came out the 90s, early 90s?
It's one of the greatest cartoons of all time. It's a great cartoon.
Okay, so let's see here.
Fantastic. You gotta watch it. Find it.
Again?
Yes.
So
that's such a good one.
That is
or issue 2, or which one? Because that'll be interesting to see as well.
Both of them. I mean, Roundhouse Hooligans. Those guys are killing it. And when they come out with their new freaking series, it's just gonna make people cry with joy, kind of.
What I mean, looking at everything, knowing how the reviews end up actually kind of helping out with SEO and stuff like that, I honestly think TCT is going to just hit it out of the park straight away. I mean, if you go to the most reviewed section,
because they have a ton of SEO on their reviews, is that what you mean, or because of the audience that they've got?
Both, actually. Their audience is first off,
it's because of the audience they have all the reviews.
Yes, but look at the most reviewed section right here. That first page, all except for one, is all TCT.
So hold on here. Let me get caught up here. Nobody's Illusion comes in and says Temerity #1, #2, and beyond, but then continues to say, by the way, hopefully by then I'll have a real job of spending money to support the indies like Crutchy. Should we tell them about the credits program, Jared?
Yes, we should.
I say go for it.
We actually created a way for you to do this.
Yeah. So Illusion, you're actually going to be able to get comics without having to spend any money. And I'll explain how. Because we're on blockchain, what that means is that the contract that goes off of each one of these books has a specific set amount of the sale price gets divvied out. 80% goes to the creator on an original sale, 10% goes to Crypto Comics, and the other 10% is actually divvied out between the referrals. And what that means is, say you invite the referrers, thank you. Say you invite a bunch of friends inside of Crypto Comics and they're super active, you're actually going to get kickback from that. It's going to allow you to support the creators that you like, do all those kind of things, be active inside of the system, own NFTs, do all that without ever having to open up the wallet. So the main reason we wanted to do that is we wanted to make sure that comics are always friendly to get. Make it easy.
Guys, time's up.
Oh, so you want to take 35 minutes out of the stream and then you want to yell at us when at 45 minutes. I see that.
I'm just saying, man, I just want to keep it real because, we got a boss and that boss might boot us if we go much more over. I mean, we're already 5 minutes over right now. Boom.
Well, Andrew Dodge brings up the Hellbringer series. Oh, so those will be really good. T3 says, I don't even know. There's so many good ones that are going to be coming out. I've seen behind the walls, and I know that T3's actually got a handful that are just about ready to
things happening.
Go. Yeah, I think he's going to have some pretty cool stuff to be bringing out. I'm looking forward to that. Ashley Masker says, I'm trying to do a final, and Jared's random blurts are making me laugh and distract. Do not try to study.
Seriously, you cannot watch this show and do finals at the same time. All
right, guys. So mine is Volume 5 of Dreamkeeper. Yeah. I'm throwing that out right now. And the reason I'm saying that is because there is no other experience even close to being like that. There has been so much work put into that book to really shine on our reader and in Crypto Comics.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Absolutely stoked for it. So I'm talking about the experience. That's the book I'm looking forward to the most right now. Right?
Well, I mean,
notice I didn't say dates of anything. I just said that I've seen what they've been working on. But
still, you got.
I'm just saying. I can say that much. We can get away with that. So, Jared, what books are you looking for?
That much.
Oh, all right, Matt. What book are you looking forward to the most?
Top 2.
Which one? Like the original? The
entire thing, probably.
Yes, I want the original so bad, but I do have to say that I believe it's issue 6 is the latest one coming out.
Is this where you plug that you're in the book again?
Yep, totally doing it.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
I'm sorry to do this.
I want to own me as an NFT.
Was up, Frey? You should have listened to me. Now he's plugging in himself.
Matt thinks that way. I've been selling NFTs of Matt's personal pictures for years.
Wait,
what? How much? Be careful, dude. He'll try and make him some of the.
I'm hoping that floor price goes up over the years. You know what I mean? It's a whole game.
It's a picture of me.
Hodl like crazy, bro.
All right, Jared, what do you think?
Hodl like crazy, bro. Hodl. Well, that's a hard one, see, because we got so many incredible things coming in June that I think instead of like which comic am I most excited for, I'm most excited for what we're about to do with creators. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be a slow snowball roll, and it's going to start with somebody who's pretty awesome, who's been watching the stream tonight. And then it's going to move on to another group of very talented people that are going to start to open the doors more. And then we're going to get that incredible book you're talking about that no one has a concept even for context at all. And then, I mean, where it goes from there, it's going to be fantastic, guys. I'm excited. I am excited.
Says, Jared wants to know if Matt's NFT went for more money than his. T3 says, that's so petty. Full 15-page book. Nice. And T3, I should word it this way. If you want to let anyone know of anything, you can feel free to do so. But we will not ever be the people that do that. Ashley Masker says, Jared, you're putting us over like 20 minutes. Yeah, Jared.
You're right. We got it now. Quick.
Andrew Dodge says, NFT Captain Russell, badge in the system. Why are you kicking everybody out, Jared? Don't do that. Ashley Masker says, I'm looking forward to Jared getting to the point.
You're so lucky. I freaking you even asked me and I put everybody back. Hey, Ashley, just so you know, I was getting around to it. I like to take my time.
You know what, Jared? Ashley is in the middle of taking her final, so I'm going to help her out here, okay? The next
Hold on. Hey.
I'm just saying.
Are you kidding me? She's studying for it. She's not taking it.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
She's studying for it. Wait.
Oh, guys, there was one other thing that we needed to bring up on this. One other little mini announcement.
Gosh.
There will not be a badge code for tonight because there are going to be badge codes hidden inside of social media posts coming up. And next week's stream, there will be a badge. And after that, we're just going to sporadically hit badges here and there. So it's not going to be a set thing anymore. And on top of that, we're also going to start doing badges for people that share out our content on social media or interact with it, like leaving comments, things like that. And the reason we're going to do that is we want to start doing badges that are more limited.
Badges.
I love the fact that it shows now, like, the percentage of people that have those badges. I love that. Especially since that joke of a badge that you even lift, bro, like, turned into, like, what I think is one of our best sticker designs ever. That's still my favorite
fabulous.
One. Do your comics even crypto?
I love that one.
Dude, my favorite. No, my favorite is this is Crypto Comics, and he kicks him into the pit. That is the best freaking badge. Oh my gosh, I love that badge.
JD Smith says, "Say that again, Frey. Someone talked over you." Yeah, I'm getting used to it. Did you? Ashley Masker says, "Oh no, I'm definitely taking an astronomy final. Just put on Neil deGrasse Tyson after this. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Jeez, I mumble that name every time I say it.
Well, you know, I mean."
Oh, Lord. All right. Anybody else have anything to say before we close this thing out? Good enough.
Okay.
Matt, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You got to quit sharing all that hentai on our stream. It's just